All right, so after long last, I finally have a chance to listen to the FiiO JT7. This is a headphone that is an open back planar. It comes at $130 and has been critically acclaimed in a way as being one of the best value headphones in the hobby that you can get. And I'm gonna agree with all of that. I'm gonna preface the rest of this video saying that if you want an audiophile sound at like 130 bucks or just around $100, this headphone should be at one of the top of your list. Don't make it more difficult than you need to, okay? That being said, I will critique some parts of it. So first off, the build quality is actually very nice on this. I do like the fact that it swivels out all the way. It's very light. It feels very comfortable. The pads are nice and soft. It's just an easy wear. Just put on your head and just listen to it for a long time. However, it does feel a little bit cheap. The plastic, they could have just used better plastic, but that's fine. It's not really a big deal. In terms of sound, what I do like about it is that the bass presence, the extension, the linearity is very, very good. You don't get that mid-bass hump that a lot of open backs have. It just extends really nicely, really cleanly all the way into the sub-bass before just rolling off right towards the tail end. The mid-range is sort of good. When I say sort of good, is that it feels good at first listen, but as you listen to more sort of different type of tracks, you do hear where it starts getting a little bit hot in certain lead lines and certain choruses when the vocalists are belting for sure. Like as soon as they start belting, you can definitely hear some of that aggression kind of come through. It just gets a little bit hot. And I feel like I got to turn down the volume just a little. But once again, like I said, these are minor nitpicks in a grand picture of this is a good headphone, right? And I say the same thing for the treble. For the most part, it's pretty good. It is a nice, sparkly sort of treble. There's some good crispness, some good clarity in the treble there. There is not a ton of upper treble area and extension. And when I say not a ton, I mean that it's not exaggerated. It's actually a good amount of that treble extension without being, overly done, right? So no complaints in that respect. However, there is parts where you do hear certain hard peaks that kind of come out. Some areas where you do hear some sibilance on this headphone. I do find it very recording dependent though. So some recordings, no problem whatsoever. That little bit, those little peaks add some nice sparkle, some nice crispness to the notes, to the music. But on some tracks, you definitely do hear it and it comes in hot, it comes in a little bit harsh. But otherwise, I'm just gonna say it one more time. This is a very good headphone for $130. It's kind of hard to recommend stuff that costs 2 to 3 times more than this for a starter headphone, because if I was just getting into hobby, this is what I'd get. Yeah, good job, FiiO.